Saquon Barkley.
The great Saquon Barkley.
I love the necklace, 26. That's nice. You're looking good. And this guy all year long, Chris Sims, has been on the Saquon Barkley bandwagon from the get-go. Even before the season, he knew you were going to be great, and you proved him right.
Yeah, thanks for that, man. But I didn't. It wasn't like it didn't take me to be a rocket scientist. I mean, I watched you coming out in the draft. You were special. Can I touch your legs? Can I just feel?
Whoa.
Man, Saquon Barkley. Sorry, I had to cross that line. I got a man crush on him. I had to feel it. Those are some of the most impressive legs ever. I mean, obviously you were born with them, but like how many times a week do you lift legs during the season, during off season?
Off season probably a lot more than during the season.
Right.
I think during the season, we for my position, we do 3 lifts, and I think 1 or 2 of them is lower body. But in the off season, you attack lower body a lot more. And like you said, I was born with them. I was born with the calves. I always had like big calves.
Right.
Growing up, I wasn't tall. I was always short with big calves. And when I turned like 15, 16, I went to like my high school coach and said, I want to play college football. I want to do this, I want to do that, what I got to do. He said, get your butt in the weight room, and I just started grinding, and I guess I hit it at the same time around puberty, and I guess I just got lucky, and my leg just, got
They're Barry
big.
Sanders-ish.
Yeah, that's so crazy you said, because when I was at the Pro Bowl, Emmitt Smith came up to me, like, grabbed my legs. And at first, he's like,
I wasn't the only guy.
First, he grabbed me legs. He's like, ooh. And then he's like, you got, like, Barry Sanders' legs. And I'm just like, wow. Like, because I'm a big fan of Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith and, all the pass backs and the great backs. And to get that comparison, it's everything.
Yeah.
The running back position in recent years has been devalued in the NFL. You're at the front end, I think, of what will be a comeback and a re-embrace of it. What drew you to the running back position as a kid?
I always loved it. It's just I had fun running away from people and making people miss. Even when it wasn't football, we used to play a game when I was younger called Manhunt. And,
Manhunt.
Yeah, Manhunt.
I used to too. Yeah.
And I was just always really good at it. And
shocker.
Then I moved to where I was raised and when I grew up, and I was playing with one of my friends and a couple of my friends, and they were like, wow, you're really good. You should join our Little League team. And my dad signed me up for hockey football. And I remember we used to have to walk to practice every single day. And he always just give me that look in practice. And every time the ball would touch my hand, I don't know, it was like uplifting. I just had fun doing it. And I just fell in love with the position.
You guys know Manhunt? You know Manhunt?
No.
It's like team tag. It's like a team hide-and-seek game.
But like in a neighborhood.
In a neighborhood.
Yeah,
you make it. Yeah, right. Yeah, you would be the worst player to play against in that game.
Has Dad come to terms with the fact that you're a Giant, not a Jet? Is he okay a year later?
Yeah, he's okay. He was okay right after. It was crazy how close the picks were. And growing up, I was a Jets fan too. And my dad's a diehard Jets fan. He got a Jets tattoo on him. But I'm probably hopefully try to get a bet that if I do something or we do something as a team, he'll get a Giants tattoo on him too.
Where do you land on the C.J. Anderson thick or fat conversation?
Man, how do I answer that one?
Thick or fat?
Thick.
Okay.
Let's go with that. Let's go thick. C.J. Anderson, what he's doing, his storyline this year is amazing for being cut and now to being one of the reasons why they were able to push into the Super Bowl and had a great run in later in the year in the playoffs. Man, I love his story and happy for him.
Yeah.
He recently said that if you got a problem with him being thick or fat, we'll take it outside. And we've been asking guys this week, based upon your time in the NFL, is there a guy that you've come across that you would not want to run into in a dark alley somewhere?
Calais Campbell. I think that was have to be the first answer. Yeah. The first time I played him, he's just
a giant.
He's just a giant.
Yeah.
And then his voice just takes over the top. The way he sounds.
Saquon.
Yeah, exactly. So I would say Calais Campbell. Calais Campbell definitely would be one that you probably. I don't back down from nobody, to be honest, but you probably wouldn't. Want to see in an alley.
Yeah.
How about your year? It was amazing. I do think you should win Rookie of the Year without a doubt. But you had so many highlight plays. What was the one play where you were just like, you were even proud of yourself? Is there one that stands out above the rest?
It got to be the first one.
The first one?
It got to be the first one because for me.
The Jaguars, you're talking about the long 68-yard touchdown run.
Against the Jaguars. To do it against that defense and to break the tackles the way I did on that run. For me, in the preseason, I only had one game against Cleveland. And I kind of messed up my hand a little bit. So that was like my first real game. I only had like 2 series in the Cleveland game, so I really didn't play in the NFL yet. And, you know, I was able to solidify what I believed in myself and what I was able to do. And once I did that, that just gave me the confidence that, you know, I could do. It's college. It's you know, it's obviously not college, but it's just, it's football. At the end of the day, it's football. And sometimes you catch yourself getting caught and, oh, he's not going to be able to do this, he's not going to be able to do that. And then you wonder, and then you kind of look at yourself. But that just solidified everything, and just knew that I believed in myself and I was going to be able to do this. And hopefully I can do this at a high level for many years to come.
Yeah.
So no one cares about people's fantasy teams. I don't care about Mike's fantasy team. I don't care about Chris's fantasy team. But the game against the Titans, that was fantasy playoffs. I'll give you this opportunity to apologize to people who own you in fantasy.
Yeah, I let you guys down.
Yeah, okay.
I let you guys down. Yeah,
Listen, I wasn't me, but I'm giving you the opportunity for everyone else.
Yeah, I'll look at which camera should I look at? I'll look at the camera, whichever one. I sincerely apologize. I let you guys down there. It won't happen again next year. But I'm probably one of the reasons why you got
it in the playoffs. No, that's it. Lay it on him. That's right. Yeah, that's why you were in the playoffs, is because you had me. That's
You're
right.
absolutely right.
Hey, you know, you got a piece of hardware, irrespective of any fantasy accomplishments anyone may have had. Pepsi Rookie of the Year, Saquon Barkley, congratulations. And there were some great rookies this year.
Yeah.
And for you to win that, great to hear, and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's amazing to, you know, first I gotta say thank you to the fans, because the fans vote you in, and to be, you know, mentioned with those great rookies like you said. We had 7 Pro Bowlers this year, the most since 1993. And then when you look at the names of Philip Lindsay, his story, what he'd been through, Baker Mayfield, what he did for Cleveland this year, and for me to be able to win that award and put on my Pepsi Blue today, just means everything.
Giant blue looks good.
Giants blue, Pepsi blue.
We got like
Penn State blue.
We got
Rams
some
blue?
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
We got some highlights of you, and we kind of just want you to kind of talk through them and just kind of what was going through your brain at the moment, and like let's have fun with it.
All right, let's do it. So right here we got a screen. Right now I'm just trying to make something happen. Will hits me somehow, some way. I keep my balance. Look at Shep down there blocking down the field. My wide receiver do a great job blocking down the field. Upset right now. I didn't score. Get up. Look to the
You only broke
sideline.
25 tackles, so you should be upset.
This one.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's insane.
That's the first time I jumped off of 2 feet to do a hurdle. So that was something new. My mom definitely not a fan of that.
You ever try that move and have it not work?
Actually, no, I think I've been really successful so far.
I have a theory that move, hurdling guys, people do it now more often because they know that they won't get hit in the head as much as like in the past. You won't, when you get in the air, it's not as dangerous as it used to be.
Yeah.
Take your knees out of it, right?
And a lot of people think that it's dangerous, but when you jump, a lot of people don't expect you to jump. So that's why they pause, and that's why when you coming down, you see a lot of people get hit and they land on their feet, or they don't take a hard hit at all. Because when you jump in a game, everyone's like trying to tackle you and they're looking at your hips. Then you jump, and the people to the right or the left of them is just like, and then they react a little bit later.
Right.
So it's really, so far for me, it hasn't been bad. But you know, obviously seeing a couple of those highlights, it's been fun. It was a fun year. I had a blast, learned a lot, and hopefully I can make some more highlights for you guys in the future.
What kind of dunk? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what kind of dunks can you do? I mean, like, can you be like, could you get in an NBA dunk competition? And
I wouldn't say I could actually. I'm not really like a fancy dunker.
Right.
I'm not gonna put no flash to it. I'm more like, I would say
you're a power dunker?
Yeah, Russell Westbrook was like, I was going to say, like, it would be like how I would be able to dunk in a game when I play with my friends. But Russell Westbrook is Russell Westbrook, so that's not the right comparison at all. But more that type of style, just a powerful dunker, just, you know, going up and daring, challenging you, see if you jump with me, and have fun with that.
Would you believe me if I said I touched rim once?
Yeah, I would hope so.
Okay, because I haven't.
Hey, Saquon, 16 games this year. You started every one of them. You had over 2,000 yards from scrimmage. How does the body feel after going through something like that for the first time?
You know, body feels great. One thing that I am proud of myself, and I'm going to take a little bit of credit, that I listened to all the vets and to all the guys that gave me advice, and they were saying that I waited to year 5, I waited to year 4 to start taking care of my body, and I was just talking to my team, and I was just like, why not do it now? Why not start as early as you can? So it took a little bit during the season, but I was able to get myself a team that was a PT, a massage, acupuncture and all that, just keeping my body right. So thank God also with luck too. Just felt healthy all year. And obviously you get some bruises and some bangs, but was able to keep up with those, and hopefully I can continue to grow on my routine in the future and learn from this year what I can do.
So a guy that's going a little under the radar for the draft coming up in a couple months is your former teammate, Trace McSorley. Sell me on him real quick. The elevator pitch, Trace McSorley as a leader and a quarterback.
It's just real simple. Competitor. I know I sound like James Franklin when I'm saying Akron, but
yeah,
he's a competitor. And that's, at the end of the day, I'd rather take a guy, obviously I believe he's talented, but just because you're talented doesn't mean you're going to make it in the NFL. And that's something that I've learned. That's why a lot of guys who are talented, they come in and they don't succeed. They don't do as great as they should because they don't have that competitive nature in them. And I was saying it yesterday, no matter what, if you're down by 30 points or you're up by 30 points or you're 2-14 or you're 14-2, whatever your record is, Trace McSorley is never going to change.
Yeah.
And I've seen that firsthand, and I went to war with him in football multiple times, and I'll always ride for him, whether you never know he can end up on the Giants one day or if he goes to wherever team he goes to.
Okay.
All right, we got a little fishbowl. I mean, I got so many questions I could ask you, but these are off the cuff here. I mean, so you're just going to dig your hand in there. And
one of those is just Chris gets to touch your legs again.
I'll take it.
It's actually all of them.
So what fear do I have?
What fear do you have? I don't like spiders. I know that. That's like, I don't even want to be around that.
We got to wrap.
What fear do I have? I would say, I think I can go, easy, ticks.
Ticks?
It's like from where I'm from, like some of my friends like to go like paintballing and like the trails, and like one time I got a tick on me and it just scarred me for life, and like I had it on a second time, and like maybe it was my mind playing games with me, but I one time thought I saw a tick on like my shoulder, and like it wasn't on my body yet, it was on like my clothing, and I remember just taking all my clothes off, like pretty much getting butt naked in front of my family and I was like, I'm never wearing that again, and just threw it away. But it's like, there's ticks, like you can't like step on them, like you gotta use fire to kill them. Like if they get inside your skin, you might not see it.
Them out.
Hey, downside to having big legs, more surface area for ticks. All right, we gotta take a break. Thank you, Saquon. Congratulations again. We'll be back with more PFT Live right after this.
Appreciate it, guys.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.